I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's a bad deal. You're probably gonna pay back over $100,000 for this Dodge Charger Scat Pack.
It's not worth it. Let this be your sign. Take the car without the car payment.
He's never going to get another car loan.
All right, it's Monday, probably your least favorite day of the week. But I've got a few clips that might make you feel a little bit better about your situation. Just remember, it can always be worse, as we're about to see.
3 weeks ago, I bought a Charger Scat Pack with 92, and the price was like 52. And then after everything, it was like $83,000. But my mom had to get in the loan with me and stuff. I'm paying like $515 a month for it. At first, I think it was a bad deal, but whenever I think to it, and then I said, man, that's 19,000 mileage, and then I got a lifetime warranty on the engine and the transmission.
Another Scat Pack and another person who can't afford it. If he could, he wouldn't need his mom on the loan. That kind of takes some of the intimidation out of the car. It's got the big engine, loud exhaust, and financing with parental assistance. It's hard to look dangerous when your mom had to help you with the approval. Nothing ruins the tough guy image faster than needing your mom to get the deal done.
And so that's why I was like, one day I got to get on your live to ask you if you think that's like good or bad.
Yeah, brother, listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. It's a bad deal. $1,000 a month for a 2023 Dodge Charger. Fortunately, if you bought it for 83, and man, next year is probably gonna be worth 60, 2 years, maybe 50, 45. How long did you finance the Dodge Charger for?
84 months.
Come on, brother. 84 months. I know you're a truck driver. Where are you located?
Texas.
Oh, you're in Texas. I mean, do you make good money as a truck driver?
Yes, I make like 10 grand a month.
$1,000 a month for 84 months is brutal. He does make good money, so at least he should be able to make the payment. But committing to it for 7 years is a bigger problem. That's a lot of money going towards one car every month. The Scat Pack might be fun now. Paying for it until 2033 probably won't be. 7 years is a long commitment for something that depreciates every day.
If you make 10 grand a month, my advice to you is to do double payments on this Dodge Charger so you can pay it down quicker. So you'll literally pay down your car in probably 3 and 3.5 years sooner. When you hear lifetime, you think I'm good forever, but they don't tell you, this is how the dealership gets you with these warranties. They don't tell you what's the cap on how much you can get fixed. Because if your engine costs $15,000, $20,000, labor's $10,000, let's call it $30,000 to replace this motor, and the lifetime warranty you have says, hey, in the fine print, we're only going to pay a maximum of $15,000. You're on the hook for $15,000, man.
A lifetime warranty might sound pretty good. The problem is we have no idea what lifetime actually means. Without seeing the terms, it's basically just a nice phrase. Maybe the coverage is great. Maybe there's enough conditions to make an insurance policy look simple. Either way, I'd want to see the paperwork, because lifetime warranty sounds a lot better than lifetime warranty terms and conditions apply.
Was your credit good at the time you got it? I mean, 8%, I'm sure you have good credit.
My credit was 660.
I mean, it's not bad. Listen, it's not the best, but it's not bad for financing a car, right? So instead of paying, $1,000, pay $2,000 a month. I know it sounds stupid to pay $2,000 a month for a Dodge, but you're going to save so much money on interest and you're going to pay this vehicle off quicker. If you can afford it and it's your dream car, congratulations. Just make sure right now in the situation you're in, just pay it off quicker, man. That's the best advice I can give you.
Doubling the payment would definitely get the loan paid a lot faster. That part is simple math. But $2,000 a month going towards a Scat Pack is a lot of money. You'd be getting rid of the loan quickly. You'd also be sending $24 grand a year towards one car. That makes the original $1,000 payment almost look reasonable. Almost.
I'm not normally a jealous person, but when I see the videos on TikTok of the girlies, it's like the POV you chose the 1990 to 2000, whatever, fill in the blank, little crappy car instead of the car payment. I want to get out of my car payment so badly. I don't know how. I pay $700 a month. I had to get the leather and the bucket seats. Like, I did this for what?
A car payment gets old a lot faster than the car does. When you notice somebody driving an older car with no payment, that older car starts looking a lot better. It may not have every option, it might not turn heads, but they're not sending hundreds of dollars to the bank every month. That makes a few missing features pretty easy to live without.
It's not worth it. Let this be your sign. Take the car without the car payment. The joy I would feel listening to my CDs. By the way, I have CDs. This car, for whatever reason, has a CD player. So, I have my CDs, but, the joy I would feel listening to my CDs in, a 1990 Land Cruiser or, a 1970 Ford F-250. That's, my dream truck. Or, a little Ford Ranger Beater, 2002. It's not it.
Every once in a while, the bright idea pops into my head that I should get something newer. Time to upgrade. I can come up with plenty of reasons why I should. Then I see something like this and remember exactly how it ends. I'd probably love the new car for about 3 weeks. Then the first payment will come out. and I'd realize I traded a paid off car for the privilege of having a car payment again.
So it's coming back as a 631 and a 581. So those are the two scores, probably because of the just recent bankruptcy. It obviously lowers your credit. That being said, I'm going to send it out and see if I can get you an approval with $500 down, and I'm going to see what the interest rate they might come back at it. You know, what's working for you is, A, the car is very new, low miles, and has a good book out. So let's see if we can get anything going. Okay. If we can get this approval, I can get you done at $560 a month, 72 months, and it would be at a 21.39 interest rate.
A recent bankruptcy and shopping for a car. I wonder if the habits have changed. Probably not. If they had, she probably wouldn't be looking to finance right away. People can wipe out the debt and jump right back into borrowing. Then a few years later, they're wondering how they ended up in the same place. Bankruptcy works a lot better when you don't try for the sequel.
I just sent the text to the bank, and let's see what they say back, okay? Okay. Perfect. Yeah, the only deal I got, we need $1,650 down, 72 months. So $1,650 down, 72 months. Your payment is $560 a month, and it's at 21.39%. So 6 years, $560 a month. If you can do that with $1,650 down total, then we have a deal.
Okay, but I'm approved for this one.
We have approved this one. The other bank is approved as well, but you're at a $700 payment. We're not going to do that.
Even considering an interest rate that high shows she hasn't learned much. After a bankruptcy, you'd think avoiding expensive debt would be near the top of the list. Instead, we're looking at a car loan with a terrible rate. The debt may be gone. The willingness to take on bad debt clearly isn't. That's how you end up right back where you started.
Because they're only cutting it to 48 months. And this is the only approval we have right now. So $560 a month, 72 months at 21.39%. If you can do that.
Okay. Let me plug it into my budget. I don't think that's a problem.
Plug it in because we don't want you to put into financial hardship, especially right after a bankruptcy. Right. What do we think? Does the deal work out?
Yeah.
$1,650 down.
Yeah.
$560 a month.
At least she's checking the payment against her budget before buying the car. That part makes sense. But being able to afford the monthly payment doesn't mean the loan makes sense. You can fit a bad deal into a budget. It's still a bad deal. A terrible interest rate doesn't become any better just because the payment fits. The budgeting app is only telling her she can make the mistake every month.
$3,650 is what you borrowed, and literally this month.
Oh yeah,
literally 2 weeks ago. Sorry, I forgot. It just entered July, a month ago.
Yeah, for my wheels. I had to get new wheels on my car.
What, for $3,650?
And then so half of it was the wheels and tires, and the other half was paying off my car credit.
You consolidated car credit. What's car credit? What's car credit? I've never heard of car credit. What's a car credit?
It's through Synchrony Big. They have a car credit.
A car credit?
Yeah.
I had to look this one up, but it's a credit card specifically for car-related expenses. So not only do you finance a car, now you finance the maintenance too. Need tires? Throw that on credit. They even listed car washes on their website. Basically, every part of owning the car can have a payment attached to it.
Oh, you took out a new loan attached to your car?
So
what's a car credit? You mean owed on your car?
It was a credit card, and I paid it off because
Why'd you say car credit?
That's what it's called, car credit card.
Oh, it was a Synchrony loan for something that you used previous.
Synchrony bank credit card called car credit.
Okay, so you used it for something different.
No, I used it for my car to fix my car.
Yeah, you used it for a different car thing that was not this current thing.
So that one ran out of the promotion, and I got a 35% interest on it. So I used the loan.
The answer is yes.
When I think back to all the vehicles I had, the car payment itself was never the problem. It was all the extra costs that came with the car. And when an expense popped up, it was usually put on a credit card. Then only the minimum payment was made. You end up paying interest on expenses you couldn't afford in the first place.
He's never going to get another car loan. Oh, and if the credit was there, as long as he could afford the payments, he could do that. The problem is one of the cars, and we'd want to talk to him about this, but so one of the cars right now is reporting as 90 days late. The monthly payments are $1,486, and so he's currently $4,115 behind. So with that reporting that way, he's never going to get another car loan.
He probably can get another car loan. The problem is what that loan is going to look like. Being 90 days behind on a payment that large is going to scare off a lot of the good lenders. The ones willing to take the risk are going to make him pay for it, with higher interest and more money down. So getting approved is not the hard part. Getting approved for anything remotely reasonable will be.
I just bought a car that cost me less than a pair of Jordans and it still runs. This is my new to me 2005 Toyota Camry. About 2 weeks ago, I bought this car for $160. And this is why it's so important to know people. I have a friend that's a mechanic and he buys junk cars just like this one all the time, and he actually let me know about this car. He told me 3 things. He said that the car's dirty as hell, it runs, and that I could buy it for the same price that he paid for it. In my head, and I'm sure you guys think the same, it's an absolute no-brainer. It's a running car for $160. What more can I really ask for?
I wish we knew how much it's going to cost to get it roadworthy. Whatever it is, it's still going to be cheaper than financing. We already know it needs work. The question is how much. Even with the money he has to put into it, there's likely a lot of room before the math stops making sense. If it runs and gets him where he needs to go, that's really all it has to do.
I bought this car with 206,000 miles on it. It does have a clean title. Not really much to it. There was an accident on the report, but I figured that it's a 20-year-old car, so who cares? But I'm happy with it. It's only right that I go ahead and start it up for you guys. There we go. Overall, I'm happy with my purchase, but you guys let me know in the comments what you think about my $160 Toyota Camry. If you guys have any questions about this car in particular, just let me know in the comments. And if you want to stay up to date with the build on this car, make sure you follow J. Rod Sells Cars.
People love to say cheap cars don't exist anymore. They do. You just may have to lower your standards a little. You're probably not going to get the color you want or the options you want. But there's deals out there if you're willing to look for them. Not every car has to be something you're proud to show off. Sometimes it just needs to be cheap and get the job done. That's it for this one. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.